Hello, everybody. How are we? Happy Friday, one and all. Hope you've had a wonderful week. Hope everything's been good. Work's been fun. School's been good. General chill out time's been acceptable. Yeah. Hope everyone's back into sort of the realms of normality. Obviously, Christmas is gone. New Year's gone. It's old hat now, isn't it? It's the 9th of January, so we're pretty much close to the summer. Really, if we're being brutally honest, at this time of year. So we are back. We obviously took Wednesday off. Wednesday was a bit of an interesting one. Didn't stream Wednesday. We did Monday, which is nice. Did some defensive football, didn't we? Got Darlow doing some Darlow defense, which was sort of like really nice to see. Fun. We managed to get it, so we were gritty. Looking forward to seeing how we can build that on going forward tonight. One or two potential signings to make. There's still a massive question mark over one of the players we looked at. Is he worth £1,300 to become our most expensive player in the squad? Or is he just a luxury and are we slightly dazzled by a few bits and pieces? Let's go and have a look, shall we? We need a massive congratulations, by the way, before we go further, for FM Llama, who of course has managed to get his Twitch partner application accepted. He is part of the Purple Tick Brigade. Welcome, Llama, you absolute legend, you thoroughly deserved. He's been a huge player over here. He's been a huge player like in the community. He's been doing fantastic work for years, and the recognition is now beautiful. So well deserved. Very, 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 very proud of him indeed. And of course, he was on the FM show this week as well. So not saying that if you haven't seen Llama before, you should already see him by now. Get followed. Let's go and have a little look at Darlow, shall we? Righty-ho, 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 righty-ho. Here we go. Purple looks good on your Llama. It really does. I like it. It's a lovely, lovely touch. So we said defensive football before we get into it, right? This was the last stream, right, from Hartlepool, I believe it was. Maybe it was Redditch. So 0-0, 2-0 win, 1-0 win, 1-1 draw, 1-0 defeat to Huddersfield. That's League One Huddersfield, I believe. Is it League One Huddersfield? League One Huddersfield. They beat us in in injury time. Was it injury time? Well, we went down to 10 men and they beat us towards the end, which was a bit of a shame. Like, went down to 10 men after 56 minutes. So that was like a bit crap, you know. But we battled hard. We battled hard with this, our new formation. Gudger's in the house. Appreciate you, Gudger. Very, very kind. 56 months. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're well. Very much appreciated indeed. And Dan's on there, 53 as well on the Prime. Oh, that hype train is chugging away from Darlington Station to Tanfield Railway. Yeah, if you've got Amazon Prime, by the way, just link your Prime up. It's free, right? It doesn't cost you a penny. And it supports any creator on Twitch. Use it for any creator. It doesn't have to be for me. Use it for Llama. Use it for whoever you want to see. But it's a free thing. Bezos has already given you, gives you that for free. And you don't get much for free these days. But yeah, this is the new formation here, by the way. 4-3-3 in possession. Yeah. And then out of possession, a 4-1-4-1. So a bit more defensive. Yeah. We've got some pressing midfielders. We've got some screeners. We've got some wide midfielders. We've got some tracking wingers. It's all very complicated. And then in the three in the midfield, it's just fairly simple, to be honest. Is Gabby a 0-star player out of possession? A little bit. A little bit. He's 2 zeros, really. So he's 0-0 out of possession. And he's also, technically, you could argue, 0 overall. He's 0 in possession as well. But, as you know, Llama, Gabby Large gets himself involved. Granted, at the minute, not a lot. 3 games played, 6 sub appearances, 1 assist. You know, we need to bring him in. He's 17 years old. He played a lot of football last year. You know, we understand that. 4 Eyes Players FM's in. Appreciate the follow. Very, very kind indeed. Look at that. 4 goals, 8 assists last season. I mean, he still knows what he's doing. right? He still knows what he's doing. He's one of those players where he outperforms his attributes, you know, and that's an important thing to look at, because obviously we can't just keep a look at attributes, because where we are in this league is attributes don't really matter, do they? To be honest, there you go. Yeah, maximum rating 8.3. So he's done great when he got a goal there against Barwell, and he played really well against Bury Town as well. So that's Gabby Large. Liam Coyle was a new signing we brought in, who's a box-to-box midfielder, determination of 17. He gets forward whenever possible. He argues with officials. He looks for the pass rather than attempting to score. He dives into tackles. He gets the crowd going, and he runs with the ball often. He is a TJ player. 15 for teamwork, 15 for work rate, 17 for determination. Yeah, he is the non-league Granit Xhaka. Acceleration not necessarily there, but aggressive as well. 15 for aggression. Can play midfield, can play right back if we need to, but we're going to play him in the midfield for now. And he's going to link up with Virtue and Macadam as well. We are looking to try and bring in a right back. I think we'll do that. And then, yeah, maybe we need somebody else out wide, someone up front, possibly. Four Eyes has come through via Llama. So nice to see you, Four Eyes. Welcome in. Llama says he outperforms his attributes, but as Paul Daniels once said, not a lot. He also said wizardy woo. So there is that as well. Yeah, we this is what we've got. So we've brought these players in, right? This is someone that we're looking at potentially buying now, and I'm thinking maybe we don't. Okay, so we look at the transfer activity. I'm going to bring up Tobias Brennan, right? Oh, no. We're keeping Dawson, Llama. I'm just thinking if we want to try and really push on and get something over the line, then we might need a striker to come in and score goals if Dawson gets injured. Jono gifting out. Thank you very much, Jono. Very, very kind indeed. That's much appreciated. Bloodrow gets that gift. Very kind, Jono. Tobias Brennan, a free transfer. I don't. 5'4" is not brilliant, is it? And I'm wondering whether we're slightly dazzled by some of these arrows. Quick question here. Four Eyes says, I'm thinking of trying a save simulator as I love non-league. What do you mean by save simulator, Four Eyes? What do you mean? Trying to explain that to me. I don't think I've understood a save simulator before. So this is us then. 5'4". I'm not sure. £1,300 as well. I don't think he's better than Doyle. I posted some pictures, some screen grabs, in Discord of another couple of players that we looked at, right? Who were maybe considering, right? So Brennan's there as a potential, okay? Who else have we got on our list? Can we see them in here? I wish there was a quick way of doing this. There probably is. Caden Kamara we looked at. He's 6'4". Now, granted, he's a hell of a lot. He's an entire foot taller, which is going to be really, really useful. However, his work rate's not particularly good, so that doesn't really give me much TJ DNA, to be honest. His jumping reach is fine. His bravery is fine. But his heading's not that good once he gets up there. So I may be thinking Caden Kamara as a no as well. So that's a maybe no. Ashton Mee plays out wide, comes inside, runs with the ball through the centre, runs with the ball a lot. He's a dribbly boy, as a Musterman would say. He looks fine, decent. For this level, he looks decent enough. But again, I'm thinking he maybe needs a bit of... He's going to want a bit of cash, that guy, to be honest. And then there's this lad who I'm sort of... I mean, Ruben Curley looks better, doesn't he? Ruben Curley looks like the better midfielder. He tries long-range passes. He could be the playmaker. Look, there you go. That says playmaker, playmaker. Deep line playmaker. It's Mr. Creative. Passing of 12. Vision of 9, though. Something not quite clicking with Ruben Curley. And I don't know what it is. He comes from Stoke. The last player we had from Stoke was Will Smith, who was all right, but not good enough. What's he gonna do if we end up getting promoted to the next division? Could he cut it? Possibly. 15 for aggression, great. Jumping reach, fine. He's not going to be looking to intercept things. Or, and here's my outside pick, and not many people like the idea of this outside pick, but I quite like Leo Graham. Okay? And there's a reason I quite like Leo Graham, and it's because of Determination 16. Now, I know he's 22, so determination, he's probably at the peak of his powers right now. He's probably not going to push on too much. But I think he's got something to prove. Maybe he's the underdog. Maybe that's why I'm thinking, you know what, this guy needs an opportunity. Acceleration and pace, fine. Dribbling, first touch, reasonable. Passing off the ball is okay. He can play in a few positions. Is he a bit cheaper? Maybe. He's certainly not 1,300 quid. Formerly Wigan, formerly Man United, formerly Bolton. He's got terrible hair, I'll grant you that. He's got terrible, terrible hair. He's part of a Razorlight tribute act. Yeah, he's come straight through that. I thought he looked like he was in The View. But my question is, do we need another central midfielder, which is going to question Curley and Brennan? Or do we take someone like Graham, who can play wide if needs be? Ian Florian, welcome. Nice to see you on YouTube. Loads and loads of happy faces there on YouTube. Nice to see you, and thumbs up as well. Very much appreciate that. Obviously, we've got Parvin on loan as well, who can come in and he can help drop in. And we've got Ntambwe. So are we better having some players out wide, thinking for a replacement for McEwen, or do we put our cash into Nathan Young-Coombs and just get another striker and have him as a backup? Asking what's the wage budget and finances like in season 4? Dreadful, absolutely dreadful. We're in the National League North. We just have no transfer budget really, and our wage budget is very, very low as well. So we're just trying to sort of like muscle our way through with the odd signing here and there. Our top player is on about 1,100 quid a week, which isn't very much, obviously. Evening, Napovic. How are you, sir? Happy New Year. Welcome. Hope life's treating you well. So yeah, that's sort of where we are. Like, I think we say no to Brennan. What do we think? All good indeed, Napovic. All good indeed. Life is good. Everyone is good in the world. So I'm very, very happy. Very happy. Do you know what? I'm cancelling Brennan. I'm not going for it. I'm going to save the money. Found work the space. Showed us his last club played thing. It has helped a lot. You what? You found work the space, how he showed us the last club played thing. I don't know what that means. You're going to have to explain that a bit more. But if you're looking to learn the game, this is not the stream. this is not the stream. This is going to be a case of like us trying to muddle around and be like, hey, how's this happened? Why are we doing this? Right, Leo's coming in at 650 quid. 650 quid a week. That's not very much, is it? That's not very much. But is Max Waltman? He plays on the left. Notts County in a database since. Oh, I'm not bothered about that. I don't really care who he played for last. I'm not bothered. We're in non-league. Like, it's not going to matter who the player played for in the last team. Kyron Gordon. Evening, Benny. How are you, buddy? Favren Rawson. Joe Adams. Joe Adams has got a bit of pace about him, hasn't he? Maybe. So look, channel midfielder. It's another central, though, isn't it? Passing's okay, though. Let's have it. Let's have him on a trial, see what he looks like. But I mean, Joe Adams sounds like someone who would play for Darlington, doesn't he? Have you seen Joe Adams as playing for Darlington? Oh yeah. We know that. We know that. Josh Davidson, we've got him on trial at the minute. Target forward. And we've got Coombs. And Oliver Pimlett. What do we reckon? Are we going to go? Llama. Let me know. Or Chris, if you're about, let me know. Are we going with Leo Graham? Are we giving the little tufty-haired lad a run out? Am I thinking too much underdog here? It's only 650 quid. He knocks the ball past his opponents. He avoids using his weaker foot. Do I have it spare? Not really. No. No, but let's not focus on that. I mean, in a sense, he's going to be kicking about for a while, right? My question's going to be, do we hold fire, though? Because we've already got Parvin, who can play out on the right. We don't really play with a 10. You know what? No, we don't play with a 10. Let him play in the pub circuit. You don't need him. I am. Yeah. Do you know what? Let's look at him next year. Let's look at him next year. We don't need him right now. Maybe if we do need to look at anybody, let's maybe look. If we need some cash at some point to like bring a player in, let's not spend that right now. Let's see if there's any players we can bring in on loan. You know, Coyle's come in. Coyle's a bit of quality in the midfield. Let's see if he's gonna help us. Shall we? Let's not talk about other managers at the minute. As I say, I think maybe we're going to need to spend some money on a striker just as a backup, possibly. If if anything happens to Joey Dawson, which hopefully, touch wood, it won't. Although our match has been postponed. Great. Okay. So there you go. No game today, I'm afraid, folks. The game is all gone. So no match against Peterborough, sadly. Which is a shame because, I think we were looking good for it. We've actually slipped down there, down to 12th now. So you hate it when that happens. But it happens a lot in the non-league, sadly. It's one of those, unfortunately, when the weather dictates whether we play or not, which is a bit of a shame. Even A15, nice to see you. Hope you're well. Welcome. The mythical city of ice. Sounds like something from Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? I did mention earlier, by the way, that Llama was on the FM show this week. He is indeed. There you go, Llama and the United City FM. So, if you want to listen to two people talk about the art of storytelling, then they're the two. Charlie Adams been sacked with Buxton. There you go. What about that? It is fantastic, isn't it, Chris? It is. You've got a vested interest in how successful it is, so I appreciate that. But you also say it as a fan, which I like. And there was some bonus Patreon content as well. So there is that. Leo Graham, they recommend making an offer for a contract. Josh Davidson as well. Target forward. He did score goals, but then stopped playing. Or stopped scoring, I should say, sorry. I'm feeling Josh Davidson's going to cost a few quid, though. So, Jay says, I've only got a tycoon takeover with South Shields in the National League North by some dude from the United Arab Emirates. Wow. Well, I think that's going to be a fairly easy walk in the park for you then, isn't it? Keeping tabs on a cup game and Wrexham with 3-1 up till Forest got 2 goals back to take extra time. What, in-game or in real life? If it's real life, I was watching the traitors, but then I've had to come. I've come here to get in real life. Oh, okay. No, don't apologise. Don't apologise. Right, so Cooper's suspended because, of course, we brought Cooper in as well, didn't we? Forgot about that. New centre-back came in, got himself red-carded straight off. Let's bring Gabby Large out. Let's put Parvin back in there, actually. It feels like a spot the save. Well, do you know what? The interesting thing with that, Jay, is I agree, right? If you've got that takeover at South Shields, I agree. You could, right? Instigate some story in your head where you have a falling out with the board and they've maybe you could sort of create it where you maybe turn it into a director of football save where they're not giving you the say on transfers. And then after a little while, you could be like, you know what, now I'm not feeling this. And tender your resignation and walk. That could be quite good fun. Yeah? Because in that league, all you got to do is spend 50 grand or something, and that's a huge signing, isn't it? So I would instantly be working out a narrative where I'm talking myself out of that job, personally. Because you're right, for me, at that point the save becomes unrealistic. And I guess the other question is how much of a tycoon is it in that league? Oh no, Sears is injured. Oh, we haven't got O'Malley on the bench. Oh dear. Right, Anderson go left back. McClellan goes in at centre back. Actually, no, Thornton goes in at centre back. Right. No worries, Chris. You take it easy, my friend. You go and chill as you need to. Right, let's see if defensive Darlow ball can do something against Scarborough. Essentially, the idea is we're meant to like sort of smother teams a little bit and hit on the counter-attack. That's the thinking with it. Whether it works like that. I mean, it has, but we've turned the computer off since Monday, so. Gotta learn to win ugly. Yeah. Pars Pro, if it isn't recently partnered FM content creator TJ, how's the virtual football manager tonight? You know what, Pars Pro? It's nice to see you. I genuinely appreciate that. The football manager is going sufficiently this evening. This is the first match we played, and at time of talking, we haven't lost a match because this is the first match we played. This, however, is probably the first goal we concede. Yeah, just like that. See, told you. So let me rewind that. Football manager is going predictable. Yeah. That's a tap in. Yeah. Oh yeah. If the owner's going to pump 21 million quid in, then I'll be leaving, Jay. That's not a thing in that division. That's like, nah. I'll be going, it's not a thing. Right, Scarborough top of the league. So it's not unrealistic for us to be a goal down, but here's Coyle, Dawson, Coyle, Virtue, Dawson. Ooh. Yeah, the save is going. Just all we're doing is just like plodding along in it. Really, that's sort of where we are a bit in it. Has Jesse started scoring goals again? Asked Jeremy. Not yet, unfortunately. I'd like him to start scoring goals, but no, sadly not. I think after his breakout debut season, he sort of forgot where the goal is. He needs to become Harry Green. He's just tapped that in the bottom corner. We've still got the same issues going on with the game where the second you restart the second half, someone scores. By someone, I mean the opposition. It's a decent finish, don't get me wrong, but it's woefully predictable. Right, Parvin's floating the ball in, nodded away. Dawson off the underside of the bar. Oh, I mean, that would have been a sight to see, wouldn't it? Proper blasty. But yeah, I feel as though we're about to have the 5th season in the National League North, and at this point, it's like, how long can we stay at Darlington before we cry? It's quite a long time, isn't it? I mean, at least you can't start a save unemployed. Although we can't really move into that journeyman save we thought about originally. Oh, there's 3. Been a long time coming. Here we go again. I'm not really sure what we have to say at this point. It's just big wheels keep on turning, innit? And I know we're playing top of the league, right? And they're 22 points ahead of us. And we're only 5 points behind Kingsley, and that shouldn't really be like, all doom and gloom, but we are only 8 points ahead of relegation for the 2nd season in a row. Actually, no. It's not the second season, was it? Because the last season we got into the playoffs. So last season was good. This season, however, not so much. Season before we were in relegation. Being the 49ers. Oof. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Beyond going back, because again, we went 4-2-3-1 and it didn't really give us much more than what we're getting at the moment. I'm not really sure what else we need to do at this point. Double rolls? Presumably the advice of the chat is always rip things up and start again. There's Jesse Nelson. There you go, Jeremy. There's your boy Jesse Nelson getting his goal. The comeback's on. 90th minute. Out wide, Gabby Large gets the ball in. Big Jesse gets his head on it. It's little more than a consolation at this point. There we go. Outplayed. At home as well. I mean, I don't want to rip everything up just yet, but we'll start winning a game at some point, right? Surely. To make a Berry's chances. I'm not really bothered about Berry's chances at the minute. How long's Corey Sears out for? 3 weeks. Right. Okay, so that means O'Malley's coming back in at left back. Looks like we've got an FA Trophy game coming up, so at least we can sort of like distract ourselves ever so slightly from the league. Sonny Hilton. Oh, look at that. Plays everywhere. Out of contract in the summer. The scouts have went, oh, this guy's good. 5'5". Quick. 4 goals, 4 assists, 17 appearances. Currently playing for Southport. Okay. We'll keep our eyes on you. Performing well above average in the league. So it's City. Well, well, well. Let's pop Jesse back up on the bench, shall we? Get him involved. To be fair, we might as well start him. He's just scored. So, Hilton's very versatile in 24. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll be honest, he's not a player I'm familiar with, I must admit, A15. Right, so Cooper could come back in. That's good. Let's do that. Let's bring Cooper back in, shall we? And maybe we start Jesse Nelson. You know what? He has scored against Scarborough. So maybe we give him a go. It's worth saying as well, by the way, we are, as far as the board are concerned, they're happy. The fans are happy. There's nothing driving us out of the club just yet. Yeah. And in terms of managerial vacancies, Taunton, Eastbourne, Sutton. I mean, they're jobs that we're not even going to get. You know, you wish you could sort the list. To be honest, Kamish, it's the first time I've really looked at it. To be honest, and normally I'm in it quite a lot. But yeah, it looks a mess, doesn't it? It looks an absolute mess. Even Jeff, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. The thing is, I love here. I occasionally speak to one or two fans. As long as the club merely exists, then you're happy. Or you live there. Yeah. Magic Ped. Evening, pal. Let's bring Daly out. Let's put Cooper in. Daly can have a rest. Okay, let's put Nelson up top. Vaughan Slippy's playing, so things have got. This has got to be a good sign, right? FA Trophy, bit of a distraction from the league. Let's get into that. Yeah, have a bit of fun with it. Come on, Darlo. Screen is more useful if you do not intend to remain at one club. I mean, that's kind of what we want it for, isn't it? The job application screen. If I don't imagine. There's a bit of storytelling. The return of Jesse. He fancies it. Wish as a manager you had your own agent. If you want to leave the job in the future, I can say I want to manage in Italy. So telling clubs no, I'm out there on the market rather than treating every job equal. Interesting. I think the thing with that is, though, is it's one of those things where it's not really replicable the lower down you go. But so like you'd have to have something in there, like the intermediaries and the like an intermediary isn't going to help sell a player in the National League North because they're part-time players or they're, freebies or whatever. So I'm guessing the idea of me having an agent at this level, I mean, maybe you could argue, yeah, it would work, go and look, you know what, I want to go and manage a job in the Football League or I want to manage a job in, I'm just looking to put my name out there. I'm not happy at the club I'm at. You could have a bit of that, maybe. But I guess the question is always going to be like, how do you make it work? How do you implement it? And would it just be something that's a bit superfluous and not really add anything to the game? Because there's loads of bits and pieces you could put in that just wouldn't really add anything to the game, to be honest. That's got to be offside, surely. Flag's gone up. If you're going to do that, it would have been tiered according to your reputation. For example, you're not getting any badges, your agent touts you at non-league clubs. Exactly, Dan. Yeah. Of course. And you wouldn't be, like, I wouldn't be sat here going, I want to manage in Italy, because your agent would just be like, well, yeah, that's great, but it ain't happening. Like, so you're right, it would have to be tiered a little bit and weighted towards what you can and can't do. But it could put your name into local press, maybe. McEwen, cutback doesn't quite get anywhere. Stephen Clark on the follow. Appreciate you, my friend. Very kind. Welcome aboard. Coyle nods it down. Virtue brought down, free kick. Rich says, I think it could work as long as the level is similar. Be a way of making you aware that jobs in that league, slightly raising your profile in that league as well. O'Malley off the crossbar. No agent could tell you that's cute, you want to manage in Italy, but nobody wants you. Yeah. Or just the agent just goes, no, that's not happening. You know, like, yeah, you're doing really well at Darlington, but unfortunately, the second division of Brazil's not quite for you. Great ball, McEwen. But then again, it could be quite interesting. It could be like, right, you're at Darlington. Just so you know, there is a job in the third division of Finland if you fancy doing something a bit different. Having just finished a journeyman save, I've noticed that organic job offers are few and far between. That might just be your save. Really? Okay. So that's an interesting one then, if organic job offers aren't necessarily there. Because I was kind of hoping that that's what might happen here. You know, thinking of the whole thing of like, I'm not trying to make this a one club save because I don't know how one club save is going to work in this game. I thought potentially there might be some conversations to have at some point, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, it's a throw in for the opposition. Oh, Lulu Boost. I mean, fifth season. I've had 6 offers this season, weirdly from the same division. Oh, okay, well there you go then. So it can happen then. Well, there's another goal conceded. I know it's in the cup, so we shouldn't really be concerned, but Hosanna, Gabilage, Virtue, Hosanna's through. Oh, it's just tapped there. Should have been Jesse Nelson tapping in. McEwen overhits it. Gabilage. Virtue gets up. McEwen. Finish it. Someone finish it. Someone finish it. Why won't we just score? Oh. Virtue. Jesse Nelson off the post. Recruit now is it? God, there we go. Finally. Finally. It's Jesse. But it's not, is it? So it's Gabilage. Oh. It's scrappy as heck. But you know what? It'll do. It will do. I was doing a one club's save at Carlisle. I sold out when I thought tough and took the City job. Ugh. That is feeling dirty. That is feeling dirty, Veggie. Like, what made you do that? Because you must have been doing pretty well to get offered Man City. Surely. They don't just turn up. You know what I mean? You turn on Atletico Madrid as well. Yeah, you've definitely been doing well to get that going on. "21 shots. We've only managed to score once." Oh, but Tony, your XG is 1.73. XG doesn't really matter about XG, does it? Right. Full-time whistle. Are we going to extra time to try and tire the players out a bit more? Hosanna, good ball. McEwen doesn't get up. Straight to penalties. Oh God. Okay. I mean, we haven't really got anyone who can take a penalty. That's the problem. Mighty Virtue takes them quite a lot, misses them quite a lot. Right, here we go. Stay calm. Back yourselves to win. Okay. Two teams are going to contest a penalty shootout. Let's have it. Are we going to do a penalty shootout, or are we going to... Is this a crash? Is this still a thing? Do we still have crashes at penalty shootouts? Surely not. Might need to instant result. Right. You go to the tactics screen. Right, and then what? I can go to the tactics screen and then what? That doesn't really seem to be doing anything, does it? That's nice. It's nice we can click on other screens. Go back to where I was, yeah. Oh yeah. I know where the instant result button is. Right, okay. Okay, well, I guess we're instant resulting it then. Here we go. Upbeat McCune will step up again. There you go, knocked out on penalties, apparently. Oh. Right, well, that seems harsh, doesn't it? That seems a little bit unfair. Two misses. Focus on the positives. We didn't lose. We didn't lose. That's true. That is true. And we did score a goal. So, yeah. Oh, well. There we go. Do you know what? That's the first crash or soft lock or whatever it is. I don't know. Bug. Huge bug, maybe. That I've really noticed since FM26 has come out. It's not been a thing. I've not really been affected by any of the bugs that people have been talking about. Like, they've not been as damaging to my game as some other people have been talking about. So that's the first time where I've been like, oh, yeah, that's a bit shit. And yeah, the game's been out since what, November? So there we go. I probably haven't had many penalty shootouts. I have not. No. As manager of Darlington, penalty shootouts tend not to come into my my world very often. You know, it's not something I see very often, really. But it's one of those, isn't it? Never mind. TKM Cross, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Ultimately, It's just, it is what it is, you know? Yeah, let's just it's a bit deflating, but hey, it happens. It happens. You know? Tom Cross, I presume Tom Cross. What's good? In this save, nothing really. Certainly not my managerial performances. What's good is general life. General life is good, even at Scolari. Nice to see you. We're up against Peterborough Sports. We're 4 seasons in. We're still in the National League North. We had one chance of... Well, we got into the playoffs once. Ironically, got knocked out on penalties. Where we played the penalties. Not like that last match where the game decided that we didn't want to play penalties. So, in a sense, that probably saved us a job, really, didn't it? Of having to watch them. Which is fine. But, yeah. What's good is that we're all still alive. Maybe it's that. Oh, God. But is it, though? I mean, you can see goals like that. Like, is it good? Do you know what? I was all set to have, like, a nice time. And... and here we are. Here we are. Doing the same again. Trying to find a new FM save. Think I'm going to go for a journeyman unemployed. Simple January, see what happens. That sounds decent. That sounds decent. I like the idea of that. I have defenders looking at a striker scoring. I know. The thing is, it's like you get a formation and a tactic that works for a couple of matches, then it's like, right, it doesn't work again. And I get that. And I've been advocating for this a lot. But I forget that I play this as a streamer and not as an actual football manager. So I don't want to have to keep tweaking a lot. Oh, fuck's sake. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Who wants to play someone else? That's our backup left back being turned, by the way, there. So we could play Cats and Cups, actually. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. Let's do that. Session. Let's move that up a bit. Let's move ourselves up. Two 0 down after 15 minutes. Well, still 7 points behind Curzon. The problem is that we could still make a move, right? But we could also still be dragged into the deep, dark, murky depths. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty. Are we going to see it? Who knows? TJ, it's Darlington. You're not going to have a nice time. There is that, Luffy. You're right. There is that. It's inbuilt sadness, isn't it? We need Sid. Now, I love Sid a lot, Veggie, but Sid wasn't very good. Sid was as bad as me on the game. Matty Virtue puts that in the top corner. Great finish. That is a heck of a penalty. He normally misses them, so... let's give him a bit more encouragement. They're doing... this is better end to the half than the start. Yeah, we're not really getting the ball at all, are we? We're going to have to push up a bit more, aren't we? Take the counter-attack off. Do we go out wide? Or do we just go route one and just get the ball up top? I think we do that. Gabby Large is getting a bit frustrated. Daly's anxious. Evening, Kevin. How are you, sir? Welcome. Welcome to United CFM. Hope you're well. If you're not following Kev, by the way, you probably should do. So go and give him a follow. He was on the FM show this week with the one and only FM Llama as well. So if you haven't checked that out, please go and do so as well. But yes, hope you're well, Kev. Nice to see you in as always. Hope the family are good. All grand. That's what we like. That's what we like. Oh, hang on. Something's happening in the background. It was a lovely chat we had on the podcast for sure. We did have a lovely podcast, didn't we, Kev? We had a lovely chat. Are we going to do anything? Is anything going to change? No, apparently not. Let's move that up. Oh, well. It looks like we're just going to kind of like saunter towards a 2-1 defeat. You know? Oh, well, Team Jameson are good. Team Jameson are very, very well. Thank you, Kev. Very well indeed. Life is treating us all well. Which is what you expect, right? Oh, here we go. McEwen. Intercepts. Go on, drive through. Oh, Parvin looks at it. Hosanna. Doyle. O'Malley. He's not going to score from there on his right foot, is he? Damn it. Let's go attacking. I think it's another defeat, though, team. Moves us down to 14th. We've started to put some things together, but it's not good enough, is it? It's just not good enough. Yeah. Running out of ideas. And I didn't have many ideas, I must admit. I had very few. But now I've got players wanting to play. Right, you can play if you want, but you're not gonna play. Let's be honest. Just gonna lie to your face. It's just not good enough. That's what she said. Good one, Luffy. Very good one. I'll take that. Marriott's on the verge of a sack at Hartlepool. Oh, the Kettering Town board are losing patience with him. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Because what's happening in the world? That's the question. You know? So there's Sutton United. They're near the bottom of the National. Eastbourne Borough are in the Enterprise South. I don't see Kettering, unless I'm very much mistaken. Leading candidate applied. We haven't applied for these, have we? No, we haven't. I don't think we have. I certainly don't think we have. Where's the that's backroom staff adverts? Where's just managerial vacancies? That's what we want to see, isn't it? No. Who knows? Who knows? Am I job hunting? I don't know. I don't know, Chris. I don't know. I probably shouldn't. I probably just need to stick it out and deal with what we've got. I feel like we could probably turn it around. But it's not going to be a quick fix. Yeah. Have you and Darl had a falling out? No, not at all. I mean, not more than normal. I think I'm at that stage of the season where I'm like, 4 years in, how far away from the playoffs are we? Quite away. You know, is there something drastic we need to do? Career and managerial vacancies is there, is it? That's it. Thank you, Goodger. There's a man who's been using that before. There we go. That's it. Right. So let's just see what's around. Not that we are looking, of course. Taunton, Sutton, Eastbourne Borough, sort of in and around our neck of the woods, or our sort of like level. We're not down in the in this sort of like insecure territory. Gateshead would really put the cat amongst the pigeons, I suppose. Scunthorpe in there. We're not going to be in and around this area. Yeah, we're absolutely fine. We're fine for now. There's nothing really jumping out, is there? That's going to be much different to what we have got now. Like, everything's going to feel very similar. Come down south, I'll put you up. There you go. There's an offer I can't refuse, isn't it? If Kev says come and live at my house, then you come and live at his house. Simple as that. But yeah, I don't think we're looking for a new job. I don't think we are. But I guess there's everything. Never say never. Big match against Guiseley. Goodyear has found himself at PSG after completing Greece. 6 trophies down, 45 to go. Yeah, you'll get them all at PSG, don't worry. All right, where are Guiseley? Oh, it's raining again, everyone. Just in case anyone had their betting ready. Guiseley suck. We're 100% winning this. Oh, do you know what? I'd love it if that was true, Veggie. But Guiseley are 12th and we are 15th. 1 point behind Guiseley. A win could take us as high as 11th if other results go according to our way. The counter-attack style, I think, works for us. That's what I'm hoping for. Thank you, Jono. I wonder what the bloke who behaved like he interviewed in real life for PSG would feel about you wanting to move. He'd be like suggesting that, you know, like, this is how I got the job at PSG, so you need to just do what I did. I should have taken his advice, to be honest. Yeah, we wouldn't be in this mess. Drew McIntyre. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not. Well, yeah, I'm obviously not watching right now, but I'm guessing Drew McIntyre is now a champion. Is it Germany? And then Germany? Just won the championship, apparently. All right, that sounds like he's going to lose it on Raw again. That tends to be how they make it happen, isn't it? Wrexham win on penalties. Is that in real life as well? What, you mean they actually let them take the penalties? They didn't just cut it and go, oh, you know what, yeah. Gabby Large. Oh, around the outside. Come on, ref. That's assault. Right, O'Malley floats it in. Nodded away. Out to Gabby Large. And Cooper at the back post. Yes. Gone. I don't know if that was actually what was meant to happen or not, but what about that? Gabby Large, I think he's trying to bend it in the top corner, but Cooper gets there, nods it in. That'll do. 1-0. Chris, you put the episode of the pod together for TJ. If you did, it must have taken ages to seamlessly take out all the expletives from Kev the United City and from Llama. Do you know what? It's true. That's why we have to have Patreon. I have to have the uncensored version of Kev and Llama, the two bad boys of the FM community. Honestly, some of the language. Yeah, I was shocked to my core. I learnt new words that day. I'm not sure how any of them can be used in a sentence. But suffice to say, I'm a grown man. Did Llama say fiddlesticks? He did. He said drat and bother. Awful. It's horrendous. And then Kev, of all people, used the word drat and blast, which was just like, oh. So much violent and surprisingly sexual words. Yeah. That was it, Chris. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand where it came from. In the same sentence, yeah. Unprovoked as well. I don't even know. He just went straight for it. I was like, oh my god, this is a tirade. Yeah. I thought this man. FM show after dark. Do you know what, Kev? That's not a bad idea, actually. We could do an after dark show. That would be good. Virtue brings it down. Daly. Over the top. Dawson challenged. Cooper launches it. Dawson misses out. Let's get Jesse on. It's a bad idea. I remember Drafts and Crafts. Yeah, that was a bad one, actually. That's a good point. That was not smart. There's definitely one episode of Drafts and Crafts we had to apologise for. We took it a little bit too far. I may have been drinking. Not a lot, but some. I got myself too excited. I have vague recollections of a Hooch-inspired stream. We may have had a Hooch-inspired stream as well. Oh, pick that out. Oh. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't. Yeah, fair play. Fair play. Oh. Yeah, there's not much we can say there, is there? There we were, sat thinking, okay, we're going to get a win. No, the game's got other ideas. No, no win for you, TJ. Just another draw. 1-1. And we dominated. But maybe not in momentum, but in terms of possession, possibly. But look, that was a hell of a free kick, wasn't it? If you're going to concede, you want to concede a goal like that. What did the old statistics look like? Did we have... We had 2 shots on target. Well, we scored from one of them, so that's 50%, right? Yeah. We're lacking a little bit of quality, which I think we all know. Yeah. What do we think? What's changed? Nothing really. Oh yeah, results. That's right. Results have changed. We now haven't won in the league for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Dear. Which is bizarre because we were playing really well. We were doing really, really good. And then it just stopped working. Our upset players rocking the boat. No. Like, those players literally aren't good enough to upset the boat. Like, it's I tell you what is causing problems is TJ tactics. Because weirdly, we set this up and it was looking pretty good and it was working pretty nicely. And then it's just, as with everything, it just stops. Yeah. And I don't know whether to bring Hazana out and put Coyle at right back and then put a different midfielder in. I mean, Sears is back now to replace O'Malley. It's definitely the players. Yeah. It's the players who are to blame. 100% is the players' fault. And that is just a reality at the end of the day. I could maybe put a couple of changes. It feels like we're wasting having Coyle at right back. Is Hazana right or left footed? I want to say right footed because he's a right back, but that's a good question. Right footed. Sometimes changing one thing can make a difference. Yeah, it is. There's always going to be one. And remember as well, is you can't just literally play the same thing all the time as well. That's the thing. If we're sat playing counter attack, then I guess we're relying on the opposition attacking us and us being able to withstand that pressure and then be able to create attacks off the back of it. You're trying to offload Gravenberch. I don't have your problem. I mean, my heart bleeds, Veggie. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're right. That's definitely, you are in it's a different world. It really is a different world. FM26 is just harder. I think so as well, which is good. Do you know what I mean? Which is really, really good because it, let's face it, it gets a bit boring when it's predictable. Yeah. And it becomes Spacebar Manager and we just all kind of click through it and we know what we're doing and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it is a bit boring. Whereas at least now you got to do something a bit different. It keeps your interest levels up a little bit. You need two separate tactics prepared and trained. If one's not working, switch to the other. That's true. That is true. That is true. But what that requires, Rich, is that I mean, I haven't even got one tactic working, never mind two. So that's also part of my concern right now, is that I haven't got the first idea nailed down. The idea of defend, absorb, attack, defend successfully, then counter them sounds like a tad complicated for non-league football. It does a bit, doesn't it? Clear that. Right. 4-2-4 doesn't really work as a great one, isn't it? Harder is fine, but sometimes it feels like at least to give a pointer to the problem. I'm left in the dark, which is frustrating. Yeah, I don't fully understand it. Asking a defensive midfielder to drop in the back line is a risky strategy. All right, so you don't want that, do you know? Okay, so what do you want him to do then? Do you want him to just be another screener or just be a defensive mid and just hold? There's more things that could be causing problems. If something went wrong, we all knew why it was happening. Bear in mind, though, Rocket Down, we had 2 years to work that out. That's why. Yeah. You know, and actually, we didn't have 2 years. We had about 15 years to work that out because the game has been the same for about 15 years. So we knew that. We knew exactly why things were working and why things weren't. Yeah. Whereas now we are going back to a brand new system and a brand new setup, and we are trying to go, right, okay, cool. How does this thing work? What can we tweak? What is good? What is not going to happen? Yeah. Where do we get? How can you edit the decision tactics of the computer to shit play with computers making subs only in the 90th minute? I've got no idea what you mean, Grammar. Warrington's badge looks like the old London FC badge on Pez. Does a bit, doesn't it? Right, let's see if Coyle is better at fullback than Hosanna. I'm not saying better than he is in midfield, but he's a better midfielder. But will it work there? Right, come on, Darlow. Where are Warrington? Warrington, 20th. We're 16th. 8 points behind Kurz and Ashton now. And only 5 points ahead of Warrington. That's the concerning thing. Oh no, he's just stood and watched it. Oh, come on. Oh. My word. What is happening? I mean, I'm glad he's missed, obviously, but oh, that was a heart in mouth moment then, wasn't it? Centre back just watching that go over the top. Like, uh-oh. Interesting. I think this is the second time Born Slippy's been playing. McEwen. Virtue. Dawson. Oh, have a bit of that. Gone. Get it up yourselves. Have a bit of wizardy woos. Now we're talking. Ah, new tactic. Give the ball to the good players. That'll help. I mean, look at that top three. Scarborough, Tamworth, Marine, then Bedford, St Albans, Kings Lynn and Curzon Ashton. That's the top of the National League North. St Albans, Bedford, Marine and Kings Lynn. I mean, what on earth are we playing at? They can't be the best clubs in the North. They're not even in the North. This is more like it. Look at that, 64% possession. We've gone for control possession here rather than counter-attack. We have controlled the possession. Virtue, large as fouled. Does that move us up? Moves up to 12th. Now we're 7 points behind Curzon Ashton, who are beating Bury. Right. Okay. Darlington should easily be on top of that lot. I think if someone else manages them, Veggie, then they maybe do sit higher up. Coyley's on a 7 at right back. Macadam 6'4" in central midfield. Grady Mackey 6'5" as well. Oh! There's Macadam and Grady Macken linking up together. There we go. That'll help. Get up there. That'll help the 6'4". Yeah, it will do. It absolutely does. It moves them up a little bit. Let's bring Gabby Large off for Ntambwe, who's probably really, really angry. And let's bring Dawson off for Nelson as well. Do you know what? Bring Turner on as well. Curzon are still winning. Up to 13. 13's better than nothing, isn't it? Moves Warrington back into the relegation zone as well, which is helpful. Coyle and Ntambwe. Virtue and Ntambwe. Go on. Down the line. Coyle. Virtue. Signalling. Gives it, goes. Oh. Just outside. Just outside the far post. Two 2-0 win. I like that. That was good. That was good. FC Juan. Appreciate the follow. Can you give me a team in England to rebuild? Absolutely. Oldham Athletic. The first ever Premier League side to be relegated all the way down to non-league. So that would be my recommendation, Juan. Now, the question now, though, is are you rebuilding it by playing it, or are you rebuilding by going on holiday and doing transfers? That's not rebuilding, is it? Really? It's just going on holiday a lot. Daniel Pike. It's 19 games. He's not going to be moving out, is he? I'm going to keep him on the shortlist, though, because he might be available in the summer. Mauricio, that's who we looked at, wasn't it? Out of contract, 17 for determination. He's currently playing at Kettering. Doesn't feel comfortable in big matches. Ugh. But a better right back than Liam Coyle, who's not a right back. Much better than Harmony Okwumu, who's being released. And better than Bryce Lozana, who's playing right back. So, do you know what? He's not interested. That's disappointing. He's not even got a contract, and he'd rather not come and play for us. Can't help but take that a little bit personally, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? I feel as though that is like a bit of a slap in the face. Owen Cochran. Sammy Robinson looks decent. He's a jack of all trades, isn't he? He plays everywhere. Gonna cost money though. Can we get him on loan, maybe? Do you reckon if we pay all of his wages? I don't know if I think that's maybe a little bit too much, but let's see what he says. Eric Tikalemba. Again, he's better than everybody. Acceleration, tackling, crossing, decision making. He's an option as well. Then again, Pike's got a 7. He's played 19 matches. His average rating is 7. Calispera Jason, hope you're well, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in, as always. Joe Adams' trial is coming to an end. Oh, Sammy Robinson's loan has been accepted. £900. It's going to put us over our limit, but that's an interesting one. What does Joe Adams do? How much does he want? He's a star player. Do you want something like Oh, 1,100 quid. We haven't got that money. Sorry, Joe. Not happening. No, it's a pleasure to have you, Jason, as always. Here's to you, Sammy Robinson. Exactly, Llama. I mean, I prefer him to his cousin Tommy. So, hopefully, I mean, if he comes in and he's got a bit of versatility, that allows us to then mix around. We could put Coyle at right back. We could put Robinson at right back. We could put Coyle in midfield, Robinson in midfield. That's a good problem to have, isn't it? Yeah? You need advice, says Veggie. I have 3 club icons playing for me. 2 of them are leaders. Can I offload any of them? Oh, you can do, yeah. Yeah, you can sell whoever you can sell all of them. Get rid of them all. Rodri's 34, Diaz is 33. Get rid. Haaland's at 30. Yeah, you probably get another season out of him. Let's face it, if you're Man City, you can buy players anyway. You'll have whoever the wonder kids are in your team now. Just get rid. Make the game more fun for yourself. Right, now are we going to play? Are we going to play counter-attack or are we going to play possession football? Do I have any advice for newly first-time affiliate streamers? Just keep going. Musician, just do whatever you've been doing. Just keep having fun. That's the only advice there is. Like, just keep turning up, do your save, have fun, and things will improve or not. Yeah. Or show your feet, as Chris says. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, if in doubt, get a bollock out. Why sell them when you can show them who's boss and release them on a free? Yeah. Here's Grady Macken. Free kick. Llama does a good foot. Llama does have a good foot. Am I right? Sell feet on a free. No, you can't sell them for free. You know. You need to monetize your OnlyFans. Mine's in my mouth for most of my streams. Yeah, as some form of remedy, Llama, to be honest. Yeah, for your poor man flu, and you did sound rough today, by the way. Do you ever watch real life football to scout players in FM? No, Len, because this is a game. This is not real. Just because a player's good in real life, it doesn't mean that they're good in FM and vice versa. So, no, not really. Football Manager is real. Oh, Heathcote, I've got something for you, mate. Got some news. If you're looking at these people and you think that's real, I mean, oh my friend. Yeah. Some people take it a little bit too seriously, though, don't they? Worst thing you can do is apply logic. Oh, real world logic to FM, absolutely. Apart from Mark Kerr, he was good in the game and in real life. Also, Llama, an absolute shite bag in real life. So we have to start. We have to now stop talking about Mark Kerr. Unfortunately, he's a bad man, and not a bad man like how hip hoppers say. It is real. It's the outside world with the crazy people. It's a simulation. You know what, Rich? I've seen a video on TikTok that would suggest that as well. Everything's a simulation. So, yeah, you might be right. Large over the top. Go on, Dawson, you're through. First touch. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, it came out like last week or the week before. And yeah, he's a wrong un, unfortunately. So, yeah, sadly, no, we can't really have a Mark Kerr. Have you ever tried looking at life through the lens of being the star of the Truman Show? I mean, if I'm the star of my own show, which let's face it, I am. I'm not saying I'm going to watch every week. Do you know what I mean? there is some weeks I'll probably skip a week, and then sometimes I'm like, I just didn't like that series. Like, I didn't like that series. I was like, I maybe like sit out for a year or two, and I'll come back in. What I like to be is I like to be the you know when you watch TV shows and then they recast one of the actors or actresses. Actors, in fact, they're all called now, aren't they? They're all called actors. They recast them, and then somebody turns back up, and nobody really addresses the fact that that person looks different. That's where I am in the grand scheme of things. Or Groundhog Day, either or. And I'm actually quite positive. Napovich says, I remember playing a game of football at uni with the team. One of our Spanish players started arguing with the manager. He referenced Football Manager and the attributes a winger needs to be successful on the pitch. It was a funny moment. Oh. I feel that. That does sound humorous. I like it. Train facts. Train stuff. Oh, here we go. What train stuff can we come up with? Right, let's wait until this match is over, and then we'll do some train facts. Give me a train station. I'll tell you all about that train station. 10 minutes to go. I've got a feeling we might have to go. We might have to go counter-attacking again. Oh no, we're giving the ball away. Nice intercepted, but still not cleared away. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. Like, just, what is this? What is this? If not a perfect example of shit lower league defending. God's sake. So bad. Why am I shouting what's happened? Sorry, Mrs. J. Oh. We've just conceded a comical goal in the 84th minute. In the grand scheme of things, it's nothing that's real. It's just another example of fucking... Ugh. Sorry, Mrs. J. I heard it from upstairs. I'm back to TikTok. Yeah. Shouts about real shouts. Real shouts. Oh well, I guess we can go back to some train facts then, shall we? Blackpool North, you want to know about Lenmore? Okay. Right, Blackpool North train station. Here you go, everybody. It is Blackpool North is the main railway train station serving the seaside resort of Blackpool in Lancashire in England. It is the terminus of the main Blackpool branch line and is 17.5 miles. That's 28 kilometres for our European friends. Northwest of Preston. There's an adjacent tram stop on the Blackpool Tramway. Opened in its present form in 1974, 1 year after Sunderland won the FA Cup against Leeds, and succeeded a previous station a few hundred yards away on Talbot Road, which had first opened in 1846 and had been rebuilt in 1898. Now, the present station is based on the 1938 concrete canopy, which covered the entrance to the former excursion platforms of the old station. Now, the town's other station, Blackpool South, facilitates services towards Preston and Colne, and it does not connect to Blackpool North, interestingly. Blackpool North has regular services to Manchester Piccadilly, Liverpool Lime Street, Bolton, Wigan, North Western, Preston, Blackpool, Leeds, and York. There are 2 intercity trains per day to London Euston. Yeah, so isn't that interesting? Yeah. The station is staffed and open for 24 hours a day. It's equipped with payphones, vending machines, toilets and indoor seating, as well as a customer service office and a booking office. Step-free access to the station and platform is available for passengers with wheelchairs or prams, and portable ramps are also available for platform to train access. The station has its own covered concourse with a cafe and a convenience store. The station has a 30-space car park and bus connections, which can also accommodate plus bus ticket holders. As Blackpool is a popular tourist resort with its pleasure beach and beaches, there are many measures put in to prevent fare evasion, including automated barrier checks, as well as conductors on the trains. So, whoa, there you go. That's where we are. That's where we are. Yeah. Do you feel better knowing that? I feel so much better, Len Mozo. Now I know as well that it goes from York. I can get to Bristol to Blackpool North. Sorry. It's interesting for me. I'm like, all right, at least I know where I'm going now. Did Michael Owen write that? I think he did. Boring town facts. Give us a town. The Wenger boys are playing, so they're maybe on the way to the boring town. Bognor boring town facts. Okay, let's. Okay. Let's get some Bognor Regis information, right? Bognor Regis, also known as Bognor, is a town and seaside resort in West Sussex on the south coast of England, 56 miles, 90 kilometres southwest of London, 24 miles, 39 kilometres west of Brighton, 6 miles, 10 kilometres southeast of Chichester, and 16 miles, 26 kilometres east of Portsmouth. That really is like in just a square of shit, isn't it? Other nearby towns include Littlehampton, east northeast, and Selsey to the southwest. The nearby villages of Felpham and Aldwick are now suburbs of Bognor Regis, along with those of North and South Burstead. The population of Bognor Regis' built-up area, including Felpham and Aldwick, was 63,855 at the 2011 census. That's 15 years ago. No one knows what's happened since then. Nobody really cares, to be honest. Bognor is one of the oldest recorded Anglo-Saxon place names in Sussex. In a document of AD 680 AD, it is referred to as Buchan Ora, meaning buckgaze, an Anglo-Saxon name meaning shore or landing place. Yeah. Bognor Regis was originally named just Bognor, being a fishing and smuggling village with a port or haven on the Aldingbourne Rife until the 18th century, when it was converted into a resort by Sir Richard Hotham, who renamed the settlement Hothampton after himself, because why wouldn't you? Although this didn't catch on. A little bit like, you know, when you maybe like the owners declare a stadium after themselves. There's a memorial to people who've died. Okay, that's fine. Bugger Bognor. This is quite interesting. I'm just going to leave that to yourselves as to what Bugger Bognor might mean. King George V had become ill, requiring lung surgery to be carried out on the 12th of December 1928. His recovery was slow, and on the 29th of January 1929, Buckingham Palace issued the statement saying it has been realised by the King's medical advisers that prior to the establishment of convalescence, there would arrive a time where sea air would be necessary in order to secure the continuation of His Majesty's progress. Oh, it goes down at the bottom here. Something about they want reasonable access. There was a petition presented to Lord Stamfordham, the King's private secretary, who in turn delivered to the King. King George supposedly replied, "Oh, Bugger Bognor." Lord Stamfordham then went back to the petitioners and told them the King has been graciously pleased to grant your request. I've just skimmed past whatever it was, but there you go, Bugger Bognor. A slightly different version of the Bugger Bognor incident is the King would be, upon being told shortly before his death he would be soon well enough to revisit the town, uttered the words Bugger Bognor, although there is little evidence that these words were actually spoken in this context. Like, yeah. Bognor Regis experiences an oceanic climate, similar to almost all of the United Kingdom. Great. Like, love that. Bognor Regis has similar weather to the rest of the United Kingdom. That is one of the facts of Bognor Regis. Right? How is that a thing? Bognor Regis, the weather is no better or worse than anywhere else. Like, just who what job did the tourist board have? Bognor Regis has the same sea air as every other seaside town. Bognor Regis, yep. Great. Sammy Robinson's refused to come and join us. Maybe because we're making fun of Bognor Regis, possibly. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Bognor Regis, it's one of the seaside towns of all time. Yeah. The International Bognor Birdman is an annual competition for human-powered flying machines held each summer on Bognor Regis Pier. Contestants launch themselves from the end of the pier, a prize being awarded to the one who glides the furthest distance. Rarely taken completely seriously. I mean, unlike everything else in Bognor Regis. The event provides competitors with an opportunity to construct improbable machines complete with outlandish dress and is viewed as a display of British eccentricity. Competitors have included Richard Branson. There you go. Bognor Rocks is a free music and arts festival held each summer. 2015 was to be the 25th anniversary, which attracts over 30,000 visitors. This is, in 2015, this is how up to date the facts are. It's 10 years out of date. The local newspaper is the Bognor Regis Observer. Yeah? They have 2 secondary schools as well, and a university campus as the University of Chichester. They are twinned with Saint-Marc-de-Foix in France, Weil-Elm-Rhein in Germany, and Treben in Germany. Notable people for Bognor Regis. Here we go. Right. Let's see how many of you would guess these people. Sir Richard Hotham, well, we know about him, don't we? Because he tried to name the place after himself. William Blake, an artist, a mystic, and a poet. He lived there. He lived there. Just someone's famous for living there for a little bit. James Joyce. He worked at Finnegan's Wake while staying in Bognor in 1923. Eric Coates, the composer of Marches and Rhapsodies, must have lived there, possibly. Cynthia Payne, a brothel keeper. Just so out of our notable people who live in Bognor, just a whore. Just great. Oh dear. Bruce Cripps. I thought I almost read that as Crisps, but it's Bruce Cripps. Was a founding member of the Shadows. He presumably was born there. David Purley, a Formula One driver. A Formula One driver best known for his attempt to save the life of a fellow racing driver. So not actually being any good at driving, was once known as trying to save someone's life. And Tobias James Smith, known online as Tubbo, is a Twitch streamer and YouTuber who lived in Bognor. Just lived in Bognor. Don't know if he's there all the time or not, but yeah. God. I love the fact that literally just raid Tubbo. Yeah, right. Where's Tubbo? Right. Is he online? We'll do that now. 5.2 million followers. Bloody hell. He was online 6 hours ago. So, right. Next time he comes back on, we'll get him. Tubbo's massive. I see. I don't know a lot of them. So, I mean, if he's famous in Bognor, then he's famous enough for us. Yeah. But look at that. That's interesting, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you what. TJ still doesn't show up as a famous person in Washington. I can tell you that. I know you can edit Wikipedia, but I'm not allowed to edit myself in. Where have we got famous people still? No. Gertrude Bell. Right, here we go. More matches. Wailston, come on. Can we do something against Wailston? Can we do something, please? That would be nice. Hang on. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, it was a 1-0, wasn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I thought for some reason I was like, we drew that last match. I forgot there was 2 matches ago, wasn't it? 13th. 7 points above relegation. 9 points away from Kings Lane. Is Bognor Regis related to Cyril Regis? I think they are nephews, Jason. I think you could be right with that one. I do sense they have some similarity. I mean, Okwumo's being sold, isn't he? When? January. Should we get some use out of him? You know, Grady's actually done all right. So, you know what? Let's keep Coyley in there for now. Low stuff, not bottom. Take that. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Dan. They're flying now. Not like Darlington. Right, where are Wailston at? Let's. show them who's boss. By showing them who's boss, what we mean is Wealdstone. Wikipedia said no to be able to use it all, but why? Am I that? I mean, I guess yeah. I was about to say, am I that unfamous? But yeah, the answer is yes. That's true. I could be notable Twitch streamer, host of the most successful Football Manager podcast. Again, let's really narrow it down as to where we are. Owner of 2 Tesco club cards. Yeah. Do we go for control possession here? Oh, hang on. Oh, there was a highlight. I've just cancelled it. Oh, great. And now they've got a highlight. We all know what's happening now, don't we? Oh, we've got the ball. We've got the ball, everybody. We've got the ball. Oh, look at this. Beautiful passing. Gabby Large. Dawson. Oh, that was delightful levels of football. Busy, Baron. Haven't been in for a while. I haven't been getting my TJ fixed to the podcast. Thank you, Baron. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Happy New Year. I appreciate that you're still podcasting, getting your fix of all things Football Manager there. A slight delay on recording this week. We were supposed to record last night, but Si's full of flu. Matt was away. Aaron was away. It was just me. So there's a possibility that we're recording on Sunday. So anything, what should we talk about? What should we talk about as the on the podcast this week? I suppose in a sense we should probably start the football shirt challenge, shouldn't we? Really? I did a record for the WFM show as well this week, which is going to be good. So that'll come out on Monday, I believe. So you should definitely check that out. If you haven't already done so, make sure you get following that. Chris, I feel so sorry for you trying to edit that, my friend. I don't know if you've had a look at it or listened to it. It is carnage. I sent the notes. As long as the notes all just say sorry. Perry with a tackle. Now they're on the counter. We've intercepted it. That's fine. Saving it for tomorrow night. Oh, honestly, it's an hour and 45 minutes. Maybe even longer. Oh, off the underside of the bar. Oh. Yeah, and part of that, Chris, is my fault. So there might be a couple of bits you could cut out, but not surprised. Yeah, I was on there and I was like, I'm sure this is going to be fine. And then it played into my strengths of being like, being a bit silly. Good, yeah. Appreciate you as always, my friend. Pleasure to have you in. Love to the family. Hope everything is well. I will catch you soon. Back in a bit, yeah. Chris is off to just shout into a pillow. Got fucking 2 hours worth of podcast. What? Why? Evening, Zeep. How are you, buddy? ADHD took over. Oh, honestly, Dan, I had a great time. I had a great time. I may have written the word nonce on a card at one point. I'm not sure if that's appropriate for the WFM show, but I did it anyway. And I made my apologies afterwards. And also during the record. "21 shots. No goal." Did anyone else start to get a little panicky there? Surprised Katie wasn't the one to do that. I know, Zeep, I know. Well, thankfully, Katie wasn't on her best behaviour either. Right, come on, let's get the ball forward. Nil-nil. It's not a defeat. Do we celebrate those? I think we do. I think we say that's superb. Well done, everyone. Quick, get the open top bus. Yeah. Joe Anderson's been missing. Joe Anderson's been missing for a little while, to be honest, so there shouldn't really be any surprise that he's not playing. And he wants to leave, so potentially we move him out. Still finish called you a pedo because of the Ricer debate. Yeah, there is that. And you know what? I think everyone stands behind it. It's the latest news on the TV TJ Con FM show live yet. Do you know what, Lama? Not really. I must admit, I think I had Christmas sort of like faffing about and trying to like sort of come up with some of the bits and bobs. Not the other bits and bobs, but I really took my eye off content over Christmas. And yeah, I need to get myself back on it properly, because for something like this is going to have to be really planned, and yeah, I need to do something about it, don't I? To be honest, George Cooper out for 7 weeks. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Daniel Pike's coming on loan. Cool. There's a fullback in. Now there's a centre back injured. Just feels like it's like one problem in, one problem out. You know what I mean? Actually, no, it's not. It's multiple problems in. I'll look then and see what works there, because that's another right back in, which is going to go some options. Youth intake preview, everybody. What are we thinking? Are we expecting something good, or are we expecting something very, very bad? I think we're going to get something bad. That's my prediction. Oh, I hadn't thought about average, Veggie, to be honest. It's going to be dreadful. Last year's was dreadful. We got rid of all of them last year. We didn't even take a single one of them in. We got rid of the lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh God. Why is it that bad? It's worse than last year. Oh no. Oh. The head of youth has been slacking. He needs sacking, is what he needs. Oh. I mean, it's a good job we're not doing a youth only save, isn't it? What's the opposite of golden generation? You remember it's Darlington, not Barcelona. I know, Rizzo, but these are going to be players that are really bad compared to what we've already got. So they must be really bad because the players that we've got aren't very good. Like our biggest, like we've sat and we've looked at Gabi Lage and Ntambe and went, these are like world-class players because they've got, and they're not, well, they're not good players at all, but we're like, they're going to be mint because they look like they've got both of their feet. Yeah, like even for us, this is poor. These are players that Gretna wouldn't sign. It's fine. It's fine. It just means that the narrative keeps going. You know, we've got a little bit more battling to do, and it's okay. As you rightly say, Rugio, we're not expecting, you know, incredible things, but oh, I don't know. Even Gretna wouldn't sign them. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe Gretna would look at them and just go, not for me, thanks. Not for me. Anderson's wanted by Warrington. Right. I turn back into it's okay. It's not okay as a Tory. It's not. It's far from okay, Luffy. It's far from okay. We've got ease all over the place. In terms of our youth preview, that's the preview as well. Like sometimes when you get the preview, it's like, oh yeah, we got like a couple of B's, and it's like, oh, that's brilliant. And then you get them, and it's like, we were wrong. These guys must be really bad. They've just went, I'm going to tell you now, TJ, none of these are good. It's the Shaman's youth intake. Yeah. Although these E's are not good. Matty89 on the follow. Appreciate that. Jason says instead of youth intakes, we sign them as cheerleaders. I don't even think they'd be good at cheerleaders. I've got a feeling that they'd be dyspraxic. They'd bash into each other. But you know what? It's all fine. It's all fun. It's all fun and games. Yeah, that's what it is. It's fun and games, isn't it? Isn't it? We're all having fun. We're all having fun here. Just remember that. Remember. No tears. No tears. It's only a video game. Exactly, Luffy. It's only a video game. It's not real. And you know what? A 7th season in the National League North probably isn't the worst thing. Really. In the grand scheme of things, if you think about it. Because, familiarity. We know where we are. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing's gonna be, a surprise. We made ourselves comfortable. We are renting in Darlington because, let's face it, we can't afford to buy. We're probably having a nice time. I wonder if we could do the complete FM26 cycle in the same league. It would be tragic and fantastic. Do you know what? It would be outstanding, wouldn't it? It would be outstanding to just not move at all. Like, what I think, Chris, instead of doing like end of season videos, because obviously I've not done them, I should do like end of league videos. So every promotion is a new video, and my series is one video. It's just like, yeah, this is where we are. Only notable achievement in 25 seasons, making the playoffs once. A demotion would surely mean like relegation, but it would be the most realistic FM save. You're right, Chris. And everyone keeps going, "Oh, I want FM to be realistic." Yeah, do you? Is this is what you want? Is it? This is what you want. This is your realism. They've got a player called Han King. 2-1 saying TJ hasn't uploaded for a while. I mean, honestly, we haven't uploaded since November, musician. So we're in season 4, and I've not done a single end of season update yet, and I should have done. We won the league yet? It depends on what you mean, Tim, about winning the league. Have we won the local Pokemon League? No, we haven't. We've won the hearts and minds of the fans. Maybe some of the fans, Chris. The local Skittles leagues. Yeah, I think we won that one. So, I mean, look, we got Twitch partner. We won, right? The rest of it, in terms of actual achievements, nothing. Yeah. In a sense, we're all winners, right? In a much more real sense. FM bonus, we want more FM realism. TJ, you can't handle the realism. That's exactly it, Jason. Like, how many people would sit and put themselves through this? Not many. But here I am. I'm going, this is what we asked for. This is what we asked for. To bear the line is we all win together, but TJ loses. That's a good point, Dan. It is that, isn't it? How many seasons are we in now? Jebaru asks. Season 4. Season 4. Still where we are. We're not planning on moving. We don't need to move from the National League North. This is the best league in tier 7? 6, 7? We're fine. Next door, I've decided to start blasting out Ja Rule. I'm more offended they've chosen to play Ja Rule. I think if they were playing DMX, Chris, then that's absolutely fine. Tier 6, is it? Okay, Oxlow. Yeah. How's life anyway, Jebru? Hope it's all good. What's going down? It was DMX. I'm smashing up the X. Gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. Don't play R. Kelly. No, play Coolio back at them. Notorious. Do that. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Play wrestling theme tunes back through the doors. It's all about the game, and now I play it. Yeah. Or play Mario Brothers really loud. Gabby Large inside. Pike, Virtue, Coyle. Oh, blocked. Macadam over the top. Rare weekend off, and off to your favourite stadium on Monday to watch none of the first team play for £61. I mean, you need to narrow that down, Jebra. There's a lot of teams, all right. Are you off to, what, are you off a Liverpool playing? You paid £61 to watch Liverpool. Pfft, pay you too much money, don't they? There's Gloucester scoring. £61 for Liverpool. Ugh. Watch it on a Fire TV for that price. There you go. I wouldn't pay £1 exactly. Coolio does indeed have more than one song. You remember when everyone modded Resident Evil 2 to X Gonna Give Us It? Nice. I like that. It's just, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, it's just same stuff all the time, innit? Don't know. Clicky, move around. Lose a game. Click to the next screen, lose a game. The referee's got his flag up for offside. Great. Where's this put us now? 15th still. And we're now 14 points away from Curzon Ashton. We were 7 points at the start of tonight. We're now 14 points behind. This song is the Sunshine by Dario G. I can tell them that they're proud of them, but I don't really mean it. Much like a absent father would tell their children, I'm really proud of you. Let's just keep on keeping on. That's all we can do. I'm really proud of you, but more on the lines of like, who are you? That's maybe where we're at a little bit. I mean, look at this. It's not looking good, is it? And it's all well and good players dropping, being like, oh, you know what? I'm not bothered about the whole fact that I've not been playing, but it's all great, isn't it? Gabby Large is happy now. Good. I'm glad, Gabby, because you're not really giving me much, are you? But you're happy that you're playing. And it's Christmas. It's Happy Christmas, everybody. Boxing Day football. Where are we? Where's the club's explainer? Right. C. Finish mid-table. It's not quite mid-table, is it? At the minute. When's my contract up? It's the end of the season. Oh, it's the end of the season. End of the season. Thankfully, there's still nothing that's like Boston, Chelmsford, Morecambe, Merthyr, Buxton. I don't want to look at the jobs. We're going to stick it out. We're going to be sad for as long as we possibly can be at Darlington. We're not taking the easy way out. The only way out of this is more sadness. We can all be depressed together. Exactly, Chris. This is what it's meant to be, isn't it? Yeah. Nobody's here because they were like, oh, you know what? Could probably go for a bit of happiness. Yeah, I want people to be like, right. I want to feel sad. Marina third. Oh, we're sad bastards. We know what we are. Yeah. But this is the sort of match though where we might end up like fluking a victory or fluking a result and then be like, oh look, everyone's turned around and say, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Yeah, get the wizardy woos out. Yeah. Channel the spirit of Paul Daniels. That's what you need to do. Okay? Right. Trophies nil, vibes 1. Right. Come on, Paul Daniels. Can you make us do something? Oh, look at that. Chris on the prime. Getting his wizardy woos. Appreciate it, Chris. Have you seen this Roscoe Scotland song? Not yet, actually. No, I need to have a check of that. Jebra, I will do that. I think him and CMB did something recently, so I need to check that out as well this week. Just had my head buried in day job work this week, so I've not really seen much of anything, to be honest. I mean, I had to leave Llama's stream earlier on, when was it? Wednesday? I had to leave. I had to go and do a meeting that I was paid for. I was like, my God. I'm trying to watch Llama do Twitch partner celebrations, and I've got to go to a meeting about stuff. No, I promise you missed nothing. Yeah, but at least let me try and work that out on my terms, Llama. Oh, perfect. Appreciate that, Jeb. Gabby Lars getting up, missing it. Balls at the top. Come on, keeper. You've got to get it. Use your hands. Mad bastard. Oh, giving it away again. Backseat working out of things happening now. What do you mean, Tim? Yeah, oh, the backseaters would have loads of information on how to make this better. And I'm just sat there going, yeah, you keep that to yourselves. I don't need that. I've got vibes to have. At the minute, 0-0 is good. Yeah. I'm back from the snooker and the cat has just went, the fuck have you been, pal? Yeah. Cats do give it the big one, don't they? Then they turn up with like a bird in their mouth and it's like, all right. I thought you were on a diet. Let's get Gabby off for halving, shall we? Hang on. Free kick. Oh, sorry, corner, sorry. Ike floats it in. Daly gets up. Oh! Oh! What a header that is! That is scored from, like, the next town. What a header. Unbelievable. Go on. Get up there. And definitely not bugs at all when they had player one replaces player one, and then the whole afterburners thing after them when they run back to the halfway line. Not away. I'll do. Oh. Nice interceptor by McEwen. Go on. Anderson's on a 6-4. Let's replace him by Big Will. It's a normal centre back on this ball playing nonsense for him. He can't pass the ball. Oh, Coyle's intercepted. Oh, Coyley, Parvin. Inside. Dawson, is he offside? He is. We're not even celebrating that one. We knew he was off. Right. Do I praise them? Do I say they're doing well? See how many players that upsets. Most of them, I'd imagine. Daly's pissed off. Why is he upset? Stop saying I'm doing well, Gaffer. I don't respond well to praise. I did say this is the sort of match we could potentially get a positive result from, didn't I? Coyle. Sears blocked. Tikalemba. We've looked at him. Down he goes, charging through. Oh, that should have been a goal. He's rattled that, hasn't he? What do we do now? 8 minutes to go. Do we... That's Flint as well. We looked at him. Do we control the possession at this point now? Or do we sit as it is? Go defensive, actually. Don't know if that's a good idea. I have to slow the ball down as well. Waste time, yes. Waste time. Where's waste time? We're going to concede a goal. We're going to concede a goal. Get 8 strikers and we want 2. We don't. We've never wanted 2 goals ever. We don't want 2 goals. We want to hold out with this 1. That's all we want. 29 points. That leads us 12 behind Gloucester. Things are changing. I don't know. Are they? There's a win. There's a win. Smash and grab as well. That's what we want. Everybody is free to feel good, including the Darlington fans who've travelled all the way to Marine. Jason, don't underestimate defensive football. Let's go, Darlow. Exactly, Jack. We got there in the end. Defense, 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 defense. Now, see, I've been positive. Well, in spits and spurts, but that's a victory is a victory at the end of the day, isn't it? On Boxing Day as well. What a cracking Christmas present for the fans, the travelling fans, all the way underwater to Marine. Presuming that's where it is. they're expecting from Braintree after their impressive 4-0 win at Oxford City. I mean, look. Is Cooper going to play it? No, he's out for 7 weeks. He's ripped his abdomen in half trying to do weights. What's that? Upgrading Mackinnon for Virtue. And Tambay for Gabby Large. You know what? I think Gabby Large does come out, actually. Where a Braintree? Tenth. So a win wouldn't even take us above. A win would take us up to 11th. We see a data hub on defence and wondering how Darlington's defence is compared to the others. I mean, you could, if you need to. I can tell you how our defence is shite compared to everybody else's. What have we got in terms of our league overall? Where's the league? Even Flux. Welcome in. How many have we conceded? 21 and 23. So it's not like we're conceding loads. I don't even know where the data hub is now. Where have they moved it to? Club? It's not club, is it? Is it squad? Where did they put it? Where's the data hub thing? Oh, there you go, data hub. Right. Our defenders are doing well. There you go. Interesting. See? Yeah. Team defending, prefer doing better than average. So, yeah, we'll take that. Just need to start scoring goals. That's the next thing. That's the next thing. Like, we don't have to worry about that just yet, you know. Darlington Braintree postponed. Oh, we need to play a match before the end of the stream. Can't just leave on we should leave on a win, actually, to be honest, but we need to leave on a cliffhanger, surely. Merthyr next. Just see what Merthyr have got, shall we? Prince Achimpong for Barnet. Right, where am I? We're playing Merthyr. 22nd. What were they saying? Right, Virtue and Ntambwe. You know what? I'm happy enough with that. I can do those changes. And let's put Anderson as well. Anderson for Thornton. Normal centre back. Right, no nonsense, actually. 2 no nonsense centre backs. Virtue can come out. And Ntambwe for Gabby Large. by Portsmouth and Cassiopeia. Interesting. If you think you can sort the GA rank on the league, Darlington will be up there. What? If you sort the goals against rank. Right, okay, got you. Yeah, probably. I think we're doing okay. Like, it's a bit frustrating. We've obviously not got that good a team. And then I'm obviously struggling a bit when I sort of go like, oh, that'll be good. We can get that done. And then it's like, oh, yeah. Don't concede a goal for, then we drop some points and it's like we're not scoring goals to win. So there's a bit of that. But overall, the board seem happy enough. The fans seem happy enough. See if we can, let's just see if we can do something, shall we? Match against Merthyr, and then we'll call it a night. Okay. Come on then. We've got ourselves on a counter-attack, so we'll change that to possession as well. What division is Enterprise North? I'm an unfamiliar person with the English league system. So it's like tier 6 Flux. So you go out of League 2 into the National League, which is the first non-league division. Then National League North is the division below that as well. McEwen. 1-0. The board are happy. The fans are happy. The chat is happy. Tim is not happy. Can't please everyone, can we, Tim? That's the thing. And also, not all the fans are happy. And not all the chat's happy. Tim is now happy. There we go. Saying we've got a happy Tim. Moves us up to 13th at the minute. We're a goal up. That's pretty much winning the league, isn't it? Sears just wide. Grady Macken. Is he going to float the free kick in? No, he's not. Little cheeky one in Tambwe. Grady Macken. Look how much space he's got. Put the ball across. Someone's got to score, surely. Apparently not. Is this a local team or like a non-league challenge to the Premier League? They're local enough, Flux, to be honest. They're about an hour from where I live. The team of so where I live is York. They're in the National Leagues, the league above, which is the league below the League One, so the first non-league league. And they've got lots of money in that division, so I thought that was a bit too easy. So I thought I'd come a bit further down. Is it a non-league to Premier League? It's a non-league to non-league at the minute. And yeah, it's close enough. It's local enough. And yeah, it's interesting. We're just trying to see what happens. I'm 4 years in. Penalty ref, come on. Yeah, 4 years in, and we've been in the playoffs once. So it's not been an easy one. 2-0. If we could afford bungs, Tim, do you reckon we would have used them way before now, surely? Yeah, we would have spent them well before now. Still 13 points behind Gloucester. we've let everyone run away with us a little bit, haven't we? To be honest. But Tambwe came in. He's doing well. He's got himself a little charge through. Dominating the game so far. Happy with that. Let's just keep going. 8 years in with Catania. Really enjoyed the podcast shows. We haven't tuned in the streams until now. Appreciate your flocks. Thank you so much for listening. Glad you enjoy them. Hope you listened to the recent one with Lama and United City. Or enjoyed the New Year's quiz. That was a fun one, that. Great ball through Dawson. Is he offside? Apparently not. Coyle. I thought he was going to go for it. You've wasted plenty of money on some of those players. And we can't now tame we can't start to get dismissive of the players just yet. We've got to be behind them all, haven't we? You know, we've wasted some money. Of course we have, but every club does. At least we haven't paid for anybody, there's that. Negative is the new positive. No, it's not. See? And Tambwe, gone. Good cross. McEwen off the bar. Oof. This is a dominant spell. Do we get Joey Dawson off? Do we get... You know what? Let's get him off. Let's get Jesse on. And let's also get Parvin on and we can rest McEwen. 2-0 up. We could start to rest a couple of players. There's Parvin. There we go. I'm ready to have my heart broken again with this team. Let's do it. I mean, what's the goalkeeper trying to do there? Trying to stop the ball with his foot. Like, ridiculous. Three 0 up. Come on, boys. Let's see this one out. It's still difficult trying to work out which players are mine and which ones aren't. Need this white and black kit clash thing sorted out, I reckon. Some people say never fall in love with a lone player. I say only fall in love with lone players. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hamad Diallo. Oh, my word. What a man. Oof. Over the top. So 19 shots, 7 on target. And we've had a reasonable amount of possession, I would say. Have we? Are we up in possession? 48%. All right. So we've let them have the ball quite a bit. They're near the bottom. No, I had Nanyanazai. Oh, no, not really my guy. All right, comebacks on. Oh dear. Bergval, Uzen, and Toplovic from FM24 always have a place in my heart for low knees. See, I only learned about Toplovic the other day, actually. Hollyoaks have conceded to a soap. I have, musician. Lather me up. What a win. What a win. Come on. Here we go. Right, let's get carried away, folks. The race to the playoffs is on. Yeah. Darlington received 500 quid for the Jack Whittaker transfer. Oh, Jack. Oh, lovely Jack. Lovely Jack doing his lovely things. I'm at Southend. Right. Beautiful. Got ourselves a win, everyone. Lather me up indeed. That's the new hashtag. Up to 13th. Unlucky for most, including me. Played 24, won 9, drawn 5, lost 10. 10 is a lot. Scored 27, conceded 22. So we are, that's the thing. Defensively, we're all right. Scarborough only conceded 19, but only 27 goals. That's a concern. 32 points. Gloucester on 44. So 12 behind them. Quite a lot to go. We're on 25, 26 games. 24 matches. How many games is there in the season overall? Is it 48 games? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 or something. 46 games, right? Okay, we could still get there. We could, right? It's going to take a bit of work. It might not happen, but it might happen as well. We don't know. There's a possibility. You know? So let's see, shall we? It might happen. It might not. We don't know. Right. Let's go and pass you over, shall we? To let's go and see Ank, I think, because it's the end of the evening for us. We've had fun, in a way. We've enjoyed ourselves. But yeah, we're back tomorrow. We were 2 wins in a row. That's perfect. That's what we want. 2 wins in a row. Back tomorrow. Go and see Ank. Give them some love. And yeah, catch you all very soon. All the best. Bye now.